everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's like, what, 11 p.m. and I suddenly want to talk. So I decided, why not film a video for YouTube like right now. So I grabbed whatever tudong hijab I could get and literally just put it on. I didn't even change. I was wearing this since just now because I was studying, and then I just couldn't handle it anymore, and I'm like, you know what, I need a break. So here I am. So today I'll be talking about this amazing series. It's actually a standalone book if you've read it on Wattpad. Yes, it's a Wattpad phenomenon. Back in, I don't know, I think when I was like 15 I think, it was like the Wattpad book. Everybody knew about it. So because it was like the Wattpad thing, you know, I decided to get the physical copies. It was actually just one book on Wattpad. Like, they combined two books in one originally on Wattpad. So like, if you want to read it on Wattpad, I think you still can. I think it's still available there, but it's only like one book. It's like two books but in one, you know. But then when the author had it published, she made it as two books instead. So you have Chasing Red, which is the first book, and Always Red, which is the second book. I remembered loving it so much. They were like, oh my god, Caleb and Veronica, like the Wattpad couple. Like literally everybody knew about this book. So I read it and I loved it so much. I remembered like loving it. I remembered being obsessed over it. And then when, you know, I just had to get the physical copies because I don't know, it's like my childhood, you know. So I just reread it, and I think I finished rereading it, I think it was like a few days ago. Yeah, so then I decided, you know what, let's do a review right now. So here I am, and I'll be doing a review. So basically it's about this girl named Veronica. She when she met with her love interest, which is the main guy character. I feel like I'm wording it all wrong, but anyways, when she first met Caleb, they met at a nightclub, and she was wearing a red dress and red lipstick and stuff like that, and that's where the nickname Red kind of like sticks to her. My cat is running around everywhere. At that time, she was homeless because her mother passed away, and she had, you know, bills to pay and stuff like that because her dad I don't know if I should say it because I'm scared that it's kind of like a spoiler, but at the same time it's not really. So the series is basically like how they try to make their relationship work, or try to build their relationship, try to trust each other, try to build that trust. Some people might find the book like childish or like annoying, because I've read some of the reviews on Goodreads, and quite a few of them were like they're not bad, but they were kind of like, maybe because I'm a really sensitive girl, and I'm like, if someone were to give like 4 stars, I would start overthinking, like, oh my god, what's going on, you know. I'm that kind of girl. When I read it, I thought of, oh, it's like a guilty pleasure kind of thing. It's not like a serious read. You can read it for fun and just like, you know, nothing serious. Like if you feel like you want to reread a book and you just don't want to like think too much, I feel like this Duology is the best fit. For the first book, which is Always Red, I kind of felt like okay, so here's the thing. I kind of felt like Veronica is annoying at some point, but I kind of like understand why, because she doesn't want to give herself that easily to Caleb because of what happened, you know, with her mom and with her dad. And so I kind of understand why she felt like that. And then Caleb, I felt like he was pushing her a bit too much, but at the same time not really. So I don't know. I honestly just read it for fun. And I didn't put much thought into it when I read it because I grew up reading these characters. I grew up on Wattpad. Basically, Wattpad has taught me so much. Even things that I feel uncertain of. Just by reading the Wattpad, like, comments even. Like, I can get educated by reading Wattpad comments, which is, to some people might be like, how is that even possible? But it is actually very possible. Caleb is all you want in a guy. Literally the most perfect guy ever. But obviously he's fictional because no real men can be like Caleb. No. And it sucks because when I reread the book, it kind of like threw a punch in my face and be like, huh, you live in reality. There is no way you can get a man like Caleb. So, which is a very, very sad fact. Fictional men are a different breed. This duology is cute. I mean, when I reread it, the thing that came to mind was like, oh my god, this is such a typical Wattpad book, which ironically is, because it is a Wattpad book. And I was like, oh my god, it's so cringy, but at the same time it kind of brought back all of the Wattpad memories and be like, oh my god, I used to be that bitch, I used to be that girl obsessing over fictional men. I still am, by the way, obsessing over fictional men, which I know is not normal, but it can be normal. Normalize obsessing over fictional men, because that's all I can do. It's my obsessing over fictional men is my coping mechanism, and I think that I'm not the only one who agrees with this. It was honestly a really fast read for me, maybe because I remember bits and pieces of the plot, or like what's going to happen next, and to the point where I could manage to actually skim through some chapters because I sort of like remember it. Took me, I feel that I could just easily finish the series in a day or two, because I don't know, maybe it's different for some people, because I read the series before and I could just skim through the chapters and I could just easily pick them up because I'm kind of familiar with how it all works out. I forgot how much I rated it, but I personally would rate the duology a 3 out of 5 stars. Maybe 13-year-old Misha would rate it a 5 out of 5 stars because I'm just that girl. But now that I'm more exposed to a variety of books, I would rate this duology a 3 out of 5 stars. It brought back a lot of memories when I've read it like on my computer late at night, sneaking around from my parents because I'm not supposed to switch on my laptop at night. Read it if you want to, if you're interested in reading it. You can read it on Wattpad, you know, to see if you like it before you buy the physical copies, or if you don't want to buy the physical copies, it's fine, you can read it on Wattpad. I feel that it's there. I feel like it's still available there. I'm not really sure. I need to check that out. So that's all from me tonight. Actually, I think it's almost 12 a.m. But yeah, that's all from me. I'll see you guys on my next video. So yeah, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you soon.